What if I told you the world's richest country was looted into poverty, not by war, not by famine, but by a flag and a ledger? This isn't just history, this is a heist. The story of how Britain bled India dry and how the scars still bleed today. For centuries, India was a land of gold, silk, spices, and power, a patchwork of mighty kingdoms, vast trade networks, and ancient wisdom. But then came the sales. In 1600, a company arrived, not a country, not an army, but a corporation, the British East India Company. They came with ledgers, not swords, but behind those ledgers were cannons and contracts. By 1757, they stopped pretending to trade. They bribed kings, sparked wars, and turned provinces into profit centers. And when India resisted, fire followed. Villages were burned, fortunes drained. India was no longer a sovereign land, it was a supplier for the British machine. Cotton picked in Indian fields clothed British workers. Indian industries were crushed, artisans silenced, famine spread, not because there wasn't food, but because there was no profit in feeding the poor. In 1858, the British crown took over. Queen Victoria ruled an empire, but make no mistake, this was no act of civilization, this was economic extraction, refined and relentless. When the British finally left in 1947, India had lost more than independence. Once 23% of the world economy, now under 4%. That's not colonization, that's calculated economic assassination. They called it the jewel in the crown, but the jewel was cracked, and the crown stained in silence.